Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm trying to get my charger on. I'm having battery issues today. How are you guys doing tonight? Hello. It's very, very late in the morning, early in the morning. I have lots of work to do. I'm getting a late start, like always. But that's okay. Hi guys. How are you, my darlings? Hi, old angels. Hi, honey. Hi, my darling black blood. What a day. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm happy to be out here. I wish I could just stay out here and never come out again. Hi, Linda. How are you? No, I'm kidding. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just going through a lot of um conditioning. It's a little hard on me. Yeah, it's a little crazy. Worth it. And happy times to see you live. How's everything going for you, old angels? Did everything work out okay? She's still doing good. Everybody's doing okay. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Night. Yeah, I have so many curses to do. Holy crap. We have a lot of curses. I have like curses. Tons of curses for days. I'm going to have to divide them. You know, the ones I got first, I'll do the first 3 or 2 or 1, depending on what I'm allowed to do tonight. I'll do tonight. And then if I have to work Monday, I will. Monday and Tuesday, I will to get them all done. But yeah, I have a lot of curses. Shit's gonna hit the fan. Some people. I need to light some sage or something. How are y'all doing? What are you guys doing up so late at night? Vampires, I tell you. Yeah, so today we took the razors up to try to go up to the property. And I guess I didn't realize it, but it's like at the top of the mountain. Like way, all the way freaking up at the top. It's like there's the pine trees, and then you're at the top of the freaking mountain. And that's where the property is. There's aspen trees, but right now everything is still getting over winter. And so everything's still kind of desolate looking up there. The snow's melting and it's muddy and cold. It was quite beautiful. Oh, can you hear that? That's them pushing energy through me. You're driving? Be careful. Be careful, Linda. But it was fun. We almost got there. All the explanations you gave her and then blew her mind away. She kept on asking me, is she like me, Mom? She can see like I do. I told her yes, and that you do have a daughter that is the same too. Aw. Yeah. I like to be able to do those personal videos for you guys, for my clients. And whenever I ceremony stuff, I like to be able to say your name and talk to you like you're here with me, and um, you know, give give explanation on what's going to happen and how you can handle it. And I don't do that on YouTube, and so hang on, you guys. I don't do that on YouTube, but when I do private videos, um, I do to do that. Um, it's good to be able to do that, especially when you're doing something like that for a younger person. That way they don't get scared. They know how to how to handle it. And I think that when you explain things to them, that it's easier to understand, and then when you feel it or things like that, then you don't worry about it, and then it doesn't multiply, it doesn't intensify, and so it's easier to be like, oh, okay, I know what that is, and then you can just like let it go. Because I do that all the time, like when they're like now when they're giving me so much energy that I think, oh no, something's wrong or something, and then they're like, no, you're fine, just relax, breathe, and then I'm like, okay, you know, and be able to do that. Let me see what we got here. Hi, Anita. Finally, I made it to a live chat. I love your work. Thank you. Hi, Rosa. But yeah, so when I do the poppets and things like that, I only show the making. Whole there's a bunch of stuff that goes to it. And I only like show you guys like how to stitch them up, and I do even do half of that before, because I have to say um, names, and each stitch has a curse, and you know, I'm trying not to sneeze. Thanks. That was fun. Excuse me, I'm terribly sorry. You should never sneeze on camera. Just don't do it. It's very bad manners. I hate sneezing. Yeah, but I have to take tomorrow off, so I won't be working tomorrow. But Monday, I have a class. We're going to be doing our group on Monday. And so if I have to do some curses on Monday, I will. And just to get caught up, because I have so many of them, I think I have like 7 curses. And then Wednesday, we'll start fresh with the love and prosperity and all of that. Um, yay. It's awesome. I like doing curses. It's like I'll have a week with a lot of love spells, and then a week with a lot of prosperity, and then a week with a lot of curses. Hello. Let's see, this is my drink. Hold on. Be human. How to block other energy which block the spell, Madame. How to block other energy that blocks the spell. You just don't do it. Like, okay, like, so you're doing a love spell, and they come to you and they try to start a fight with you. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. I don't know if that's a good example, but you can't if you fight with them, if you don't take their calls and you snub them, if you if they're reaching out to you and you're and wanting to go out with you or see you, if they are making up excuses to come see you, all these things, and you turn them down, and you're blocking the energy. You're working against yourself, basically. And so you need to always take their calls. If they text you, text them back, etc., etc. I think that's what you're trying to ask. I'm not sure. But if you're getting too much energy from a casting and you want it to go to them and not to you because you're the one who has it all, then you just do the energy balls. Do the energy ball, say their name into the energy ball, and release it. And that is very helpful, and it's really good. It works really well because then it will go right to them. But everything you're feeling, they're feeling. And I've proven that time. And I've had clients who are like regular clients who I tell them, let me know how he reacts to this. Let me know how he reacts to that. And I've tested like with herbs doing that. I've tested different types of magic, like not magic, apple spells, lemon spells. I've tested everything that I do. I've tested and gotten results. If different people. Hi CG. But yeah, I am going through some type of initiation, and Lucifer is giving me tons of high energy, and it's quite uncomfortable. Hi Jada Nicole. How are you? Am I getting off? He does that if I talk about him. Hi Lucifer. How are you, darling? Right here. But earlier I was sleeping, and then I could feel the vibrations so strong on me, and so I was just sitting there going, oh my gosh, and I closed my eyes and I could just see him going like this. And then the vibrations were just coming over me and coming over me. And he was just doing this. And it's just solid red energy moving like this. And you could see like the shape, his shape. And then he was just like going like this, and the energy was just like whoom, whoom. And so I have had a rough day, because it can kick your ass, let me tell you. It can kick your ass when they do that. But I'm being conditioned for got to work through it, and sometimes it's good to like take a break when you're going through that, but I can't because I have lots of work to do, and so I'm just gonna work through it because I want to. But yeah, hopefully. I was going through it yesterday too, but he gave me a break when it was time to come out to work, so I'm hoping that he does that again tonight. But it doesn't feel like it. But tonight I have to, I don't have to, but I'm going to be evoking Belial tonight. And so, oh yeah. But I'll be evoking Belial tonight, so tomorrow I'll need to take that day off, because I'm sure I'll be like I had a girlfriend / client of mine that I've done many castings for her through the years, and And she was like, are they going to take you to the realm with them? And I said, what do you mean? She's like, well, are you going to like go be with them? And I said, I'm with them all the time. And I go to the other realms all the time. And then when I'm to my body, and she was like, well, that's not what I'm asking. I said, are you asking if I'm going to die, if they're going to kill me? And she's like, yeah. She goes, well, if they do, will you promise to come and be with me in spirit? I was like, oh, sweetheart, you're so cute. They're not going to do that. I'm here for a reason, not to just be taken away, you know. Going to have so much things to do tonight, and it's good to see. Oh, it's good to see you. You too, sweetie. Yeah, I'm here for a reason, and I'm gonna be old and gray hair before I get to leave. But either way, goodbye, black and green. Good night, sweetheart. Have a great night. But yeah, so it was kind of a weird conversation to have. I haven't had anybody express that to me before. It's like, oh. But no, it's not like that. Feeling energy isn't like you're gonna die or anything. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. If I've cast for you, then you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Your, you kind of have like your muscles tighten up, and so then your body gets a little sore. Um, that's just the energy work, and that's what happens when you go through um, initiations and things like that with the gods. They condition your body by building up your tolerance to their vibrations so that you can work with them more closely, and they give you knowledge and things like that and power. And but if you're not conditioned to receive their vibrations, then they can't share that knowledge and power with you. And so if you're a witch and you're in the current and you're on this path, then you have to allow them to condition you so that they can work more with you, so that they could share knowledge with you and teach you. And they're all teachers, they're great teachers. And so you have to like allow them to condition you with the vibrations. It's just, you just have, it's part of it. Blue, how do you know when you're going through initiations? You know, there's no wondering about it. Usually, like when I go through initiations, I'm usually in the other realm. They'll take me to another realm. Sometimes I'm in like caves. It's usually like a cave type thing, but not always. One time I was in a triangle, a white triangle with fire, and I had guards, and you just know before you can go through them, you have to allow them to condition you and to bring your vibrations up and to make your so that they can work with you. Otherwise, they can't. And don't do what I was doing. I was fighting them because I didn't feel worthy. Oh, Kelly. I just don't know what I'm going to do with you. None of us are worthy. None of us are. But they're gods, and they love that about us. I don't think that they're worried about if we're worthy or not. But at the same time, if you I don't know how to say it. I guess like since I'm getting over it since one of our a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Yes, they love us so much. Been making progress. I feel the same. So, they know our heart. They know if we're dedicated. They know if what we're thinking. They know what we really feel. Like, you might think that, okay, so this is a common thing in the current, okay, in the primal current. This is very common. Um, People will be like, okay, I'm going to dedicate myself to this path so that badass and blah, blah, blah. And if you're doing it just for that, then the current will spit you out. You're fake. You're not real. You're not really going to be in the current. You're going to be spit out, and then you could just be like a regular witch or whatever, you know. Um, as Akate says, those people are the lesser minded. That's what she calls people like that, the lesser minded. And the current will spit them out. And they'll keep trying to get back in and trying to hold on to it, even though the current's like, no. Because she knows your heart, she knows your dedication, she knows if you're 100%, and you can't do it out of and all of that. You have to do it out of love for them. And if you're not doing it out of love for them, then they don't want you. And not only that, but I think it also has a lot to do with your soul and who you are in the other realm, like who you were born. Are you an incarnate of Belial or Lucifer or Ikate or Saffrons or any of the horsemen or whoever, you know. We're kin, and so it's our family. We're here in this realm, but in the spirit realm, that's where we came from. We belong with them, and so it's like you just want that, but that's not who you are. Then you're really just wasting your time trying to be something that you're not. Let me see what you said, sweetie. So, everybody has a path, everybody has abilities, everyone in the world. But most people are conditioned to shut them off. And, hang on, let me see. I just have to focus on who I belong to more. I feel them so much. I welcome them. Good job. That's awesome. That's what you should do. Um, not everyone is primal. Not everyone is called to do primal witchcraft. It's a soul dedication. It's a soul um DNA. It's like your DNA in your soul, who you belong to in your soul. It's all the way. You can't fake it. You can't make it be. You can't do that. You either are, you aren't. And if it's not if it's not in your soul, then it's not. I'm sorry. I'm like having allergy problems, and it sucks. But that's okay. I'll take an allergy pill in a minute. But yeah, so it's kind of. I mean, I would like for everyone to be primal and everyone to, you know, but that's not how it is. Either the gods know, the gods will put you where you're supposed to be, but you can't, if they give you things and they send you to a place and you turn your back on it because it's not good enough, because you want to be primal, and you're not going to settle for this or that or whatever, then you'll be left with nothing. And so you everybody has their own path, and you have to accept that you're not going to be the same as me. I'm not going to be the same as you. Um, everybody has a different gift and ability. Some people have many gifts and abilities, and that is a huge responsibility, and it takes a lot of dedication and effort, and a lot of stuff, a lot of energy exchanges, a lot of initiations, constant possessions. um, it's a lot. It's a life, style. It's not just a weekend thing, or I'm going to stay up late tonight and read my book. It's it's a lot. And so, um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. But like I have friends that are in the current, and some are healers, some are, you know, um, are really into the planetary parts of the magic, and um, some are worshipers, some are, you know, recognizing signs and symbols and know exactly what book they're in, and you know, and can help like that. And there's so many different jobs. Everybody can't be the same, and I love that. I think that that's awesome that everybody has their own place, and I'm never I'm never jealous of that. I admire it, and I am happy to do whatever I can to help them strengthen and better, themselves in the current. And that's why I'm where I am, I think. Thank you, sweetheart. 24/7. Like, okay. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's what it's like. That's what it's like. It's so cool when one witch gets into another, and then we unload all working together. Yeah, I can't wait for that to happen. And I'm sure that when Akate's finished building the coven, um, it will be, that's exactly how it will be. Everybody will have their place, and we'll all work together, and we'll be opening some doors with lots of keys. Yes, we will. But yeah, home sweet home. Yes, hanging out with them, working with them, learning from them, getting knowledge poured into us, ancient secrets, knowledge. There won't be secrets forever, but hang on a second. Sensing the love you have for them, Blue, making me emotional. Aww. Well, I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm watching this candle burn over here. It's fucking going crazy. It's on the love spell I did yesterday. Put the second candle on it, and it's going wild. Good emotional, yeah. Yay. Yep, so we're just gonna hang out and see where she takes us, where they take us, the full trident, all of them. And all I tell you, and they're just very special to me. I'm looking at Belial's altar. Belial's altar. Belial's. They have killed their flowers, sucked the energy right out of them. It's time to throw those away. Get some new ones. Flames flickering off my face. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and guess how special they are. Can't even be described. Okay, well, how about if you could imagine like standing there and then they come and they just pour like love on you, like the warmth and the love, they just pour it on you. And it makes you cry. You could feel it like into your core. And they just keep pouring it on you and pouring it on you. And you're just like, and so by the time they're done pouring it on you, you're like in a million pieces all over the floor. And you have to close yourself, put yourself back together. Because they poured so much love on you. And that's how it is. That's what they do. And yeah. And I feel like that a lot of times they do that to me. And sometimes they'll do it to me right before I get on camera and I'm like, really? I gotta put myself back together now. But yeah, they're just pure love to your core. And I know that you know, we do, there's explanations for why we're allowed to do bindings and why we're allowed to do you know, all kinds of malefic spells, because we have to keep that balance within ourselves. And there's like a whole explanation for it that I'm not going to get into, but it's important to do both. And so, but she keeps me balanced all the time. Like, everything will come in groups. And she'll be like, okay, you did a group of those, now do a group of these, now do a group of these. And she'll keep me balanced. And she knows, like, she's so in control of my schedule. She will, on days like when I'm going to have company, I will get 0 consultations. It's so weird. And then as soon as my company's gone, bam, they start up. Or if I have doctor's appointments or anything like that, anything. If I have to do any like earthly, worldly shit, she'll stop everything. And then as soon as I'm finished, then it's back. And it's so amazing. It never fails. She does it every time. And she's just like, okay, you need it, or you know, she'll on my days off, she won't let me work, and I'll have no consultations. She's like, no, you know, nobody's allowed to consult. You're not allowed to do that, and I won't get any emails or anything. And I'll be like trying to sneak one in, and there will be nothing there. But she's in complete control of my schedule, and it's good, because I need that. Because when you're going through so much initiations and energy exchanges, and they're pouring so much into you, and everything like that, you're kind of, it's really hard to keep things together and scheduled. And, you know, you just, she has to help me. And she does. Yep. Hi, Hazel Witch. How are you? How's it going? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a reading for you on Monday. But I don't know what my week looks like yet. I have a shitload of curses that I got to get caught up on. And then I will let you know. I haven't forgot about you. But I will let you know because I might have to use my Monday for doing a couple of curses. I'm going to do a couple tonight, and then I'll do a couple on Monday and a couple on Tuesday. And then starting Wednesday, we'll see what happens. I have a couple of love spells to do starting Wednesday. And one of them I'm excited about because my client requested not magic. And I love doing not magic. Busy, busy, busy. Yep. Yes, I love it. I am so happy to be busy because when I'm not busy, I just sit there like a zombie. Like, okay. Crickets. You get it. Carrie Darkstar. Hi, Carrie Darkstar. Carrie Darkstar. But yeah, so anyways, get me down off my soapbox. I'm the same way, and they say I'm a little obsessed. Hello. I like it. It's pretty badass. Kind of like Black Blood. Yeah, not obsessed. Dedicated. That's right. Yeah, indeed. Alright, you guys, I'm going to get off of here, and I have to do poppets tonight, or a poppet, and so I need to get started. I got to get them cut out and everything still. And so, nice to meet you too, sweetheart. And welcome to my channel. Happy to have you. Candle's going crazy. It's so pretty. Awesome. You like using the wax ones? I like to use the cloth ones because I keep them in a coffin in front of Billy-Elle's altar. I have like a big coffin dude, and they're all in like bags, and then I keep them in like baggies, and I keep them all in there, and they're all have like name tags and stuff like that. And then if they start acting up, then my clients call me and they're like, hey, he's acting up or she's acting up, you know, stick him on the fire or something. And then I have this red rock. It's like a flat rock like this, and I put it on the wood stove that I have over there, and I light a fire in there, and the rock gets to do things, and then they straighten up, and so yeah, I like that. And then there's a new spell that I'm gonna do. Well, Katu told me, I can't remember who it was, which poppet it was, but she told me, or who, I don't remember who we were talking about, but she told me to nail their ass to the tree. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that's brilliant. I totally want to do that. And then we discovered that there's an actual 3 nail curse that you do with the poppets, but you have to wait for like the 6th full moon, and then you get you get 3 iron nails, and then there's like a whole ceremony thing to it, and you nail them too. And but I think it's in the Scorpion Guide, so I have to wait for my book to get here. Is that right, Black Blood? Is it in the Scorpion Guide? Up high in a tree. Yeah, well, you gotta figure. I'll like put stuff on them, and then the ants will get them, and the birds will come and peck at them, and bugs will crawl on them, and then there's more to it, of course, always more to it. But there's a purpose for that. But anyway, so I can't wait to do that. I have a few that I'm going to be nailing their ass to the fucking tree. And, but I want to do it at the new property. I don't want to do it here. I mean, I will if I have to, but I would rather do it there. Have like a graveyard for black witchcraft, and have it, that's where we go. I'll put like, headstones or whatever for different burials. Sounds so delightful, doesn't it? It's my dream. But yeah, so it's a whole thing, and it's coming, and then I'll show you guys how to do it on YouTube. Yes, that curse belongs to Billy Allen. Yeah, I thought so. Most all of the soul ripping goes to him, is his, and so and boy, let me tell you, when he rips someone's soul out, it is fucking sick. I watched him do it one time, and I was just like, holy fuck. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. Like, it was so incredible. And now I want to do it too, but I don't know if I'll ever get to. But that would be awesome if he lets me do it at least one time. But I probably couldn't handle it. I would probably make me sick or something. I don't know, but I want to do it. It's pretty cool. And I think most people would freaking not be able to handle a sight like that, but I was just kind of turned on by it, But I'm different. I'm sadistic and stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. But I love you guys, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And welcome to all the new people. I love you all so much, and I'm so happy to share my path with you. And if you guys want to stay current with me and see what I'm doing all the time daily, for the most part, page on Facebook, and we will see you there. And if not, then I'll see you later here. All right, peace out. Good night, you guys.